Now, it seems to be nothing but good news about XRP, and actually a lot of good news about the entire cryptocurrency space, but yet prices, they want to fall, man. The people remain scared. They don't know if they should be bullish or bearish or what's going to happen next. Everybody's on the edge of their seats. Now, we're going to be talking about it a little bit in the video today. We're going to be focusing in on XRP, because they're actually getting a lot of good news and their fundamentals are rising. So let's discuss it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI. I'm not even sure you got humans working there anymore, but it is allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. So that's all that this video is. Please do not interpret this video to be a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I talking about the cryptocurrency space, going over the latest news, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. It says XRP ETFs have added $10.6 million as Ripple receives another e-money license. So why is the price slipping? Okay, so we've got ETF inflows increasing. We've got money licenses. I did a video on this, I believe, yesterday or the day before, talking about Ripple getting another money license in Luxembourg. This is like a week later after getting one in the United Kingdom. Now, it goes on to say that Ripple-linked or XRP-linked ETFs have added $10.6 million in inflows. Ripple secured preliminary approval for an electronic money license in Luxembourg, and analysts say XRP is likely to face selling pressure. Why? Why would we see selling pressure when everything seems to be growing? It says XRP-linked exchange-traded funds recorded modest inflows this week, even as the token's price fell, highlighting the disconnect between improving regulatory momentum and cautious market sentiment. And that's the part that doesn't necessarily make sense. That's the part where emotions rule the market. If logic ruled the market, everybody would be a millionaire. It would be obvious, right? Logic is very obvious, but emotions are what control people's decisions when it comes to investing. It says the inflows come as Ripple, the firm associated with XRP, has secured preliminary approval for another European electronic money institution (EMI) license, further expanding its regulatory footprint. Spot XRP ETFs added approximately $10.6 million in net inflows, according to market data, joining a multitude of other tokens that posted gains despite uneven price performance. Funds tied to Solana saw larger inflows of roughly $23 million. Meanwhile, Bitcoin and spot ETFs attracted $843 million on January 14th, marking their largest daily inflow in several months. Ripple on Wednesday said that it had received preliminary approval for an electronic money institution (EMI) license from Luxembourg's financial regulator. The approval follows Ripple's recent success with the UK Financial Conduct Authority as well. It says the EU was amongst the first major jurisdictions to introduce comprehensive digital asset regulations, which provides the certainty financial institutions need to move blockchain from pilots to commercial scale, Ripple President Monica Long said in a statement there. So guys, we have got so much good news, but the price action remains volatile, and in a lot of cases the price action remains negative because of this right here. We are sitting in a neutral situation. Now, it's not as bad as fear, but it's certainly not as good as greed. Crypto RSI, neutral situation. Altcoin season, neutral situation. Guys, once this turns greedy, you're going to kick yourself for missing out. Once this turns greedy, you're going to be buying at the top. It makes sense to buy when prices are low, especially if we're seeing this disconnect between logic and fundamentals and price action. If we're seeing improvements in institutional buys via ETFs, if we're seeing improvements in these money licenses that these companies are getting, but we're not seeing improvements in price action, we essentially have that look into the future, that glimpse into the future of what could come. I'm excited about it, and I continue to accumulate. Now, one of the places that I have been buying, and I do own XRP, is on the blockchain and through wallets like Best Wallet. So if you guys are interested in downloading that, it is a free download. It's extremely easy to use. Your keys, your crypto, all of that good stuff. And do not forget to diversify. Bitcoin Hyper is one of the fastest growing ICOs of 2025 into 2026. Just in the last couple of months, these guys have raised $30.6 million, and it continues going up every single day. Now, they're building a layer 2 blockchain, so if you want to learn a little bit more about it, click that link down in the description so you guys can read all about their website and so on. But of course, if you want to learn from a community, one of the best communities in the game, make sure to check out the On-Chain Academy. These guys are, I mean, look, if you want to take your cryptocurrency game to the next level, at least check them out, see what they've got going on, and see what they have to offer. Let me know what you guys end up deciding on everything down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.